Sorry, my phone just died. Um, my phone just died and battery was low. Um, sorry, phone just died.
No, no, I'm fine. I totally understand. I was concerned about like if someone trying to take away the internet or somehow your phone is not working. However, Julia, I know a lot of people, they may gonna ask you the questions like, well, when she asked you about like how do you figure it out about your mom that your mom is not the real mom, well, your answer is kind of been pretty vague because I already got so many tips and DM and everything. They judging you. They basically telling exactly she's not answering the questions correctly. I understand your English is not your mother. I'm very proud of you. However, people are very judgmental and they don't believe until authority and the very legit magazines basically says that you have been right. A lot of people around the world now, they are concerned about you, that you made a real Madeleine and that maybe the parents, because they may commit a crime, may not gonna allow you to communicate with Madeleine Mccan parents, which is again, my job is to bring it to attention to people that I know in UK.
I
And
can't hear you.
now,
I can't hear you.
can you hear me now?
Now I can.
Good. So my job is all about to make sure that people who I know, and they do have power, both in authority and investigations, let you and Madeleine Mccan parents exchange the DNA. DNA test will prove everything to everyone.
Yes, I think so.
And until that, I want all Madeleine Mccan's followers, fans, please respect Julia. Respect her privacy. She never said she's Madeleine. She just said, I believe, I assume, and I need to figure it out if I am, because I don't remember anything about my childhood. I have no enough evidence about my childhood. And all I remember is that something is off with my childhood. So please respect her. Please accept her as a Julia at this moment, a young, beautiful lady that asked for help and telling everyone that wants to find a parent, as she believed that a caring parent is not the real one. However, we will figure it out in a very short period of time. And on top of that, if you, let's say 1%, the DNA test come back and just say that you are not Madeleine, but you're still not a Julia that come from that parents, or you are Julia, but not their Julia. There is something odd with your childhood. I will promise you to help you to find your real parents.
Okay.
However,
But I truly believe that I'm Madeline, so in heart, I feel in my heart.
and remember that you're not alone. Not only me as a woman, all women around the world at this moment, they will help you and they will make sure that this DNA test will happen.
Okay.
We're back now, again, with my credibility, with my reputation, with all the work that I did with law enforcement and all authorities that I know all the world, worldwide. I will help you to connect with the real one. All you have to promise me is this: don't give up, don't listen to haters, don't label you, and don't make a fun of yourself when other people trying to make a fun of you. So again, stop doubting about yourself until we get into the fact.
Okay.
Just gonna be a simple DNA test. What I love about you is that you said from the get-go, I just need to get that test done. Our job, or my job, is to make sure that you get that test. And then, after the answer came back, we will public, we will tell everyone. But until that, be careful about what you are sharing. Be careful about who you are sharing, because that could cause a lot of issues for people, family members, and other people that they know you at this moment. I worked with law enforcement for so many years. I'm also a private investigator. So I know when it came to identity, crimes, missing persons, or when media started to come after those family members, they're not going to leave them alone. So I think your mom is scared of all those crazy things that can come, all the hates. Because again, 50% of people believe in you, 50% they are not. 50% they think you made up stories and you're crazy. 50% that says, no, maybe she's right, and that's what we have to do. I belong that 50% that believe in you and wants to stand up to make sure that I'm not assumed. I am really working hard to figure you out, to figure your issues out, to figure your parents out, to figure it out exactly who you are. And if you are Madeleine, with the proof of DNA test, then again, whole world will celebrate with you and everyone will be happy. But the only people that are not going to be happy is parents and all those investigations and all those craziness that could start with them. Because as again, this case not is a very, very, very sensitive case. Always happen still, and that's why your parents may need to, if you're Madeleine, then may they need to just really do something about themselves, because the authority is not going to leave them alone. However, at this moment, you are important for me. Your health is important to me. Listening to all the negatives and reading all the negatives, comments, DM, emails, may actually going to put your health in danger. So please try to not open all DMs. Try to not answer all people. Try to not prove yourself to anyone. And let the real things happen to your life. Again,
Okay.
I will do my best to make it happen.
Okay.
So my last question, Julia. There's a lot of missing girls, like as I do remember, that was almost like 4 or 5 cases, which was almost like at the same year, which was about other girl. What made you to believe or feel that Madeleine case is kind of could be your case? What made
it's some reasons that I think like that, and the main reasons are first, my abuser is I mean, I confronted with him 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I told him that I know that he is involved in kidnapping children, that his son is Martin Ney, because his surname, his pedophile too, he's German too. So I think that they both relative, and his reaction only said it. So, and I told him that I know that he hurt me more than I can remember, And his reaction was suspicious because she just first she started to ask me who I am because he didn't recognize me, and she started to saying, how do I know that, who you are? And at the end he hit me like this at the face. So it said me everything, that he was very nervous and stressful, and this is the one reason, the first reason. The second reason is like I recognize a person from a picture 4B, from page Find Madeleine, and this is my abuser because I know this face. I'm over 100% sure that this is he. This is this person.
Do you remember what age you were when the abuser abused you?
Yes, but I have to say that I'm almost sure because my therapist, I believe hers, she said that I she's pretty sure that I can't remember most of things that he did it to me because I can remember only a few situations.
Do you remember?
And
Do you remember your age? Do you remember you were 7, you were 6, you were 5? What age do you remember?
8.
Touch you properly? What was exactly you remember? And maybe not tell me about the details, but just the important things is that when was it? Like, how old do you think and you believe you were that you remember and you do have a PTSD of it? So how old do you think you were? 6, 7, 5?
According to my age, that is in document, 8.
8. Okay. Okay.
8 and 9, but because I remember it's like 8 and 9, but I think because it was he was in prison, but I know that I I told to the court many situations. I mean, a few, but it wasn't like only few. Like it was more, but I wasn't sure about some situations, so it wasn't. I mean, court didn't take it to this case. So and it was at home always, and mother's home, and I think that my mom. I don't know if I can say it, but I think that my mom and family from mom are could be involved because it's like they were at home almost always that I can remember. We had in home kitchen that don't have walls, and it was like from kitchen you can see all the living room, and she it was some situations that she uh, touched me when we were in living room on sofa, and some members on family were in kitchen and they even didn't see it. I really don't believe it because it's not a big distance from kitchen to living room.
Yeah, so that kind of raised concerns. I mean, like later in the investigation, we have to figure it out if there is any connections, if we actually go for further action, if there is any connections in between a person who raped you or who basically abused you in some way, um, and the family of yours, because this is important to us. What happened to Madeleine Mccan, who basically took care from the place, whom actually took over her, and that's why I believe that she went through a lot, and but she's a survivor, and that's why I believe that she's still alive. That's what I'm not telling that to you because I don't want that this crazy things happen again, that people threaten you, people send all those crazy comments until basically we are sure about the DNA test. However, what I do remember is kind of like something similar to that. However, this is also something that raising my concern that you are mentioning that your mom, especially your mom, saw this and didn't make a move. Because if anyone touching my girl example, even touch it, not in the proper way, I will go behind and behind to basically do everything what goes from my power to make sure that this person will be gone from my daughter.
What is weird for me and suspicious is my mother allowed pedophile who hurt me and his wife is my mother's mother. So she allowed them to take me for a few hours, like 7 hours trip to my father to another city. After after I was saying her that he hurt me.
Mm. That's actually also again bring a lot of questions. Well, when we start into investigation or where the team is start to investigate, they definitely gonna raise that questions through your mom. They definitely gonna figure it out if your mom tell the truth or not. So
I asked her. She told me that 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 she first time when I asked her, she told me that that this is trauma for her too, and second time when I asked her, she told me that she doesn't remember this situation.
you do remember that your mom looked at it and saw it, but she doesn't remember, which is, I don't think that's
I mean,
true.
I don't remember exactly this trip, but I remember the moment going to car, and my dad told me too that this situation was really happened. So
So your dad cooperating with you more and trying to give you basically
I
more.
mean, it's like I think that if my family are like involved in this case, a little or more, I really believe that my father, even if he was involved, but maybe not, maybe he is, but I think that he tries to help me, but not with confidence, not with talking about it with confidence. I mean, he tried to give me some tips during conversations. For example, when I asked him are you my father? I said this question to him. So he told me it was a few months ago, and he told me, "Yes, I'm your father. Yes, yes." And a few minutes later, he said with a really sad voice that even if I'm not your father, would would it change anything or no? I think it will change nothing. And it was suspicious for me that he added this sentence to uh, earlier words, and I think that he tries to give me some tips, but and and I think that I thought maybe not now, but I thought earlier that maybe my father is scared of something or someone. I don't know.
Well, again, Julia, when investigations start, when all people around the world and basically media starting to calculate about everything that is going on around you and your family, and if this Karen family holding you back from your real mom and dad, and they knew you for so many years, and they hide you and hide your identity for you and for actually the real parents, then they did really a committed crime. So, however, because we don't know anything yet, we just
I
guess.
know.
We're not gonna say that they are guilty about anything yet. We're not gonna say anything about like what's gonna happen because again, we are not a judge. But however, they are scared of publicity. They are scared of media. They are scared of social media. They are scared of magazines. They are scared of the
They
world.
didn't talk with press yet, and it was like a few days.
They don't
They
want to.
didn't say anything.
They know if they open the door for press, and that's it. Press is not something that you should play game with or have fun with or make it fun with, because they can destroy, they can come after, and they can basically figure things out. That's what their press basically does. And if I were them, I would definitely communicate with the press, and I would definitely talk and says, well, this is our daughter, and our daughter has some psychologist issues or kind of like, psychotic issues and whatever. Maybe she's paranoid, maybe she's schizophrenia, whatever. This is the proof. And unfortunately, that's not in our hand, and we are so sorry for that. This is our DNA test with her. So please leave us alone, and please don't pay attention to her. That would me as a mom should do directly to press and talk to them. Because if they tell the truth and you are a real daughter, if they tell the truth that you're not connected to any case like Madeleine Mccan, then they shouldn't be scared to be seen in the press. They shouldn't be scared. They can just easily say, sorry, my daughter just had some, problems. So we're sorry for public, we're sorry with this and that. They can actually do some press conference and just like, finito, get everything done. The reason that they don't, and they are not even take you to the hospital to kind of like run the DNA test with you, trying to put you in doubt situation, trying to make you to feel uncomfortable about situation. They are scared that maybe many more other things will come up about them, about maybe your past. That raises concern. So that's why all those things should be investigated and figured out exactly what's going on. Again, try to relax, don't give up, and again, continue to be patient. I will communicate with you. I will let you know about my investigation team. I already got connect with a couple people in UK. I am waiting for the response, which is they are actually calling me at this moment.
Okay.
424 number, they are calling me. However, I will let you know, and I will make sure, like 100%,
Thank you.
that if everything is true, you will come back to your real family. And I think whole world will be happy. So again, keep yourself more private. I know you're emotional. I know you want.
Yes, I'm so emotional.
I know you want to talk. I know you want to get it out from your chest. I know you want to connect out there with people and tell about your stories. But remember, so more you go out, so more the negative people come towards you. Not because they
Okay.
don't, it's because they are not a believer that Madeleine is still alive, because they believe that it's gone. Past 10 years, so many investigations, so many things. So they kind of like almost close that chapter. And when someone comes out and says like, I believe this is me, so they're starting to be mad, angry, disappointed all over the place, and that hate come to you. I don't want any hates, any threats, any craziness come to you until we figure it out your real identity and figure it out who you are and give you directions to your real family. So the
Thank
investigation start from your parents, from your family first, family members, and then we are going through with Madeleine Mccan parents who basically will get involved as well. But again, if anything happened legally at this moment, when law enforcement get involved and authority get involved, you should not go out online live and tell people what's happened. They definitely tell you everything has to be secret until they choose the day, the date, the time to reveal their identity, or you even to mention if whatever you thought and you think was true or not. Okay?
Okay.
Your own safety. This is also for your own health. Like again, today we just like exchanged couple text messages or couple basically emails or Instagram DM, and I got a lot of crazy comments and hates and DM hates and kind of on the I'm using you, I'm using someone to actually get publicity and all this stuff, all crazy things. Well, I have over almost 10 million followers. I have 500,000 on my Facebook, and I have 9,200,000 people following me on my Instagram. I don't need a publicity. I don't want publicity. But when a woman, a young lady like you, is screaming for help, false or true, I don't care. Until I figured if it's false or not, I will go behind and beyond and do everything to make sure that you get your right. So as I promise to you, to the audience, and to all fans and followers from Madeleine Mccan, I will make sure that you get what you want. And I'll stand behind your back. And again, financially, I don't have any issues. Team, I have a team already. I have enough credible to know a lot of people worldwide and a lot of articles about me, and even Madeleine, and even all other cases. So again, I'm here to help you. And I wanted you to do that, and I wanted you to believe in you.
Thank you.
You're not alone. We all women
I
around
know.
on your back.
I have many supporting private messages, but hate is hard, and hardest things he does more.
Don't listen to people out there. Don't basically let them to comment on your things, because again, they send a lot of hates and disappointments. A lot of them out there, they are also very concerned sometimes about you, because again, they see the young lady come out online and mentioning about some very sensitive case, and what if actually other crazy people out there will help you. So again, I think even people who actually judging or judged you or judging you at this moment, they kind of have some concern about you because you're young, you're beautiful, and they are scared that other people out there, they will use, they will abuse, because there's a lot of charlatan out there. There's a lot of crazy people out there. There's a lot of opportunists out there. There's a lot of people that can promise you all fake and false promises. They can harm you. They can hurt you emotionally, not physically, but emotionally. So again, for your mental health, hold yourself back from social media. And even if you want to talk with people, with audience, do it, but in a very delicate and in a very careful way. When investigation is started, again, the authority will not allow you to bring anything to attention to people until they starting or they done with investigation.
I know that. I know that.
So again, honey, stay calm, relax, and from now on, you have me, Persian,
Okay.
or better say Dr. Fia Johansson, that will and will do everything to make sure you get the right things you want. And again, if 1% you are not Madeleine, and the DNA test come back and no, you are not, I'm still not going to leave you alone. I will continue to help you, and I will continue to find the real parents if you figure it out that they are not a real parents. So I will help you anyways. It was a very pleasure to know you. It was a pleasure to talk to you. I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful that I get involved. And thank you so much for this live.
Thank you too.
And at the same time, again, be very careful about going live with other people, releasing more information, because my investigation team started already about 8 hours ago. I got a lot of calls, just even now I can receiving a lot of text messages at this moment from UK. I actually got 3 text messages from Poland, which has come from the authority. And I also got a couple actually questions about to identify myself and all other stuff which is related to our job as a private investigator. So, however, it sounds like if everything is working out, sounds like if my 9 million followers, however, whomever is following me right now worldwide, starting to realize that something is missing here or some puzzle is missing. And that's why they will help to make sure.
So we will be in touch, right?
Absolutely, honey. Keep in touch.
Okay. Bye.
For you is a night for me is almost about 12:17 here, actually in LA, in California. However, I wish you luck and be well, stay strong, and I am with you.
Thank you. Bye.